Alright, so this video is going to illustrate how to calculate and do the angles and slopes on a handicap ramp. In this case, this was a ramp that was in an airport, roughly the same thing. So the codes will vary on the widths and depths of your tread, of your landings, and your widths and your maximum run, depending on how steep it is and what jurisdiction you're in. So this is just an example. So handicap ramp, they're going to give it to you as 1 in 12. This, for this example, is 1 in 12. It could be different, but could be say 5% or 0.05 slope. So here, handicap 1 in 12. The slope is 0.0833. You get that by dividing 1 divided by 12. And then if you want the percent, it's multiply that 0.833 or 0.0833 times 100, and you get 8.33%. And then if you want the degrees, you got to go arctangent of the slope, and that'll give you 4.76 degrees, roughly. So in this case, we've got, let's say right here, from this height of this landing to the bottom, this area is 4 feet. It gets a little tricky when this thing's sloped, but for this example, it's going to be just flat down here. Because if this is sloped, depending where it ends, you'll have a different elevation. So usually what you do is you just take the last little bit of landing and flatten it out a little bit, and or spot check. So what I would do is I would just go like this. Instead of doing all the math about every foot, just take a shot where I believe that thing's going to end, right? And then I'll have elevations on all that, and I'll have the elevation at the top, and that'll give me an idea what where that thing's going to end. I did a video on how to do the landing of the bottom treads of stairs using math, and it works pretty good. Just get the slope of the bottom, you get the height, the elevation difference at below the rise, the landing, and you can calculate it too. Here we're going to go 5, so we got 10 foot. This is constrained, right? This area here was specified. So it's 10 foot, or this example is 10 foot of run. Then you got the landing, which is basically level. You'd do a little cheating around here so that the water would slope this way and then slope this way, and then slope. So everything's always going from this area to this corner and this area to this corner by sloping down and over. But I digress. So. And it's not much, maybe 1/4 of an inch or something, just to make sure that it's actually moving in one direction. Here we're going to go the landing. We know this is 4 feet total, but since these are constrained, it's going to give you a specific elevation difference. So you go tools, calculator. So we have 10 feet, 10 times, and then I'm just going to say 1 divided by 12 in parentheses, right? And then that'll give us the slope, 0.833, which makes sense. 1 in 12, it's 10 feet, so you're going to end up with 10 inches. That's 0.83. So just type that there. 0.833, enter. So that's that one, right? So it'd be better if it was 0.833. And that's feet. So let's zoom in a little bit, and then this one here would be half that, so that's 5 inches, T 0.42. And then right here, 20 feet, so it's going to be 20 inches, 1.67. So you go tools, calculator, 20 times 0.08333333, and that gives you your number, 1.666667, which is 1.67, just rounding. And then here it's going to be different. You're going to end up with point something 5 times 0.01 point, so it'd be 0.1 T 0.10. That's going to be 5 times. Let's just do the math. 5 times and then 0.083333, and that gives you 0.42, which is, oh no, I did something wrong. So 5 times 0.08333 gives us 0.42. Oh, that's right. It's not. It's point. This is a landing, so it's 0.02. 0.02 times 5. Enter, and it gives you a 0.1. Right. All right, and then that's going to give us. This is the unknown. We don't know where to end it yet because it was kind of open-ended, depending on what the. This just wasn't specified. Maybe it was, and it needed a check. You certainly want to know where this ends, right? Because you're going to have a 5-foot landing curb and handrail flat at the bottom. So at the end of your ramp, you have to add this 5-foot section of flat. Maybe it's to protect them while they're getting ready or coming down from traffic. So what we need to do is add these up. Tools calculator, 0.83 plus 0.42 plus 1.67, and then plus 0.1. That'll all add up to 3.02. All right, so now we're going to know the full height there is 4 feet. See, make sure that I didn't miss anything. 0.83, 0.42, 1.67, 0.1. That'll get us to there. And then 4 minus 3.02. Compute 0.98. So we got to go 98, almost a foot down farther, right? Seems to me that's light. So 20 times 0.083333. Enter. 1.67. Oh, it's 25. Two put one. Control C. That's funny. Ten. 20 would be 10. Yeah, there you go. So it's just better not to do the math in your head. 5 feet. All right, so let's go this 2.08. Control C. All right. So now we know that's 3.4. So we need to know the difference between this, bottom of that flat landing, or semi-flat landing, to the ground, which is at 4 feet below. So we're going to go 4 minus 3.43. There we go, 0.50. So we got to go 7 inches, or roughly 7 inches. Enter, and then here we're going to go 0.57. Instead of multiplying it by 0.08, we're going to divide it by 0.08333. It's good to not round that part right in the end. So 6.84. So we got to go 0.57 divided by 0.08333. Control C, Control P. All right, now we know from the bottom of that landing we got to go 6.84. So we that's in inches. Scale, tab, 12, enter. Up and scale, tab 12, enter. Yeah, I don't know why that's so. Change that. So some things you want down to the 16th. This isn't probably one of them. So let's go here, associate, and change that to this. That'll get you within an eighth. So 6'10", and then V. Here's your HK. Trim that out to here. Delete. And that's your, not really a grade. Yeah, that's your last grade break, and then you got to go V. Let's just change this. $60, and the width is 60. Change that all to gray. And then this. Uh, 6'10" and an eighth, and then we had this goes away. I got some rems there. And this is 5. And like I said, sometimes they'll vary. So the different codes, different cities. And I want to make this so funky with the, it's glitchy right now. Same as this one here. So I don't know why that's so big. All right, and then V. This is the curb. I think it's just to protect that area. That is a breakpoint. There is no breakpoint here. It's just to the flat ground. All right, and then there's your, that's how you calculate it. I'm not sure that it's exactly what you needed, but hopefully if you're looking for this information, that'll help you understand what's going on when they talk about the different angles here, the specific slope, how to calculate the elevation change, and how to calculate the run with the known elevation. Right here we had 0.57. So to calculate the height, multiply the slope times the run, and to calculate the run you divide the slope by the height, or no, the height by the slope, right? Height of 3.43 equal 57, so 0.57 divided by the slope will give you the run. Hope that helps you figure out how to make some more money in your career, and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Try to like these if you want to be able to find them. At some point I'll make them easier to find, but right now I just want to get these out there, so if you're looking, you have access. All right, have a great day.